Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to Spirit of Islam. I'm your host Ashraf Zaghloul, and today we'll carry on our discussion about polygamy in Islam. And as we said in our previous show, there is a lot of misconceptions, a lot of disagreement, even among Muslims themselves about what is allowed and what's not allowed. And you find a lot of calls of people saying, in this time and age, we should not allow it anymore. It should be disallowed. Yes, at the time of Prophet Muhammad and the early days of Islam, it should have been okay. But now in our society and our community, it shouldn't be allowed. And then we go further, and in a Muslim country, they have adopted this and said to be married to more than one wife is illegal and it's against the law and you get punished. And in one situation where a man was married to two wives in this country, somebody had reported him and the police were investigating him, and they seen him going into the second woman's house, and they went in to arrest him, and they arrested him with the crime of being married to two women. So what does the man say? This is my mistress, is not my wife. And the police apologize to him and say, sorry, we thought it's your wife. If it's your mistress, it's okay. And they walk out. So if it's a wife and she's protected and has rights, they will arrest him. But if it's a mistress, she's not protected, she has no rights, she has nothing, it's okay. Subhanallah. That's what I would like to discuss today with my guest, Muhammad Hashim. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So here you see a story where...
I see a story, and also this will drag us back to the first point.
Yes.
Now we are living in Canada.
Yes.
So if the law is saying marrying to two wives is prohibited, it's illegal, we have to take that.
Agreed.
Agreed. Okay, this is
so
one point.
We all obey the law and agree.
Now the second point, this situation,
yes,
it's legal in let's say in the point of view of the law, so it's legal. So the thing is, since this case we cannot compare.
Why?
This case is legal because this is the problem that we have to understand.
Now
this from the point of view of the law,
yes,
this is legal.
It's legal to have a mistress.
It's legal,
but
I'm not
it's
saying
not
that.
legal.
I'm not saying that I'm agreeing with.
But that's what it would lead to.
This is the law. We came to Canada.
I agree with you. See, I would like to leave the legal issue aside because
the legal issue is
I am a law-abiding person and you're a law-abiding person, and we agree.
The problem is not with the people. The problem is that this is the law. We have to deal with this law. If I am saying that our as a Muslim, I have the right to marry to two wives. I have to push up at least to have the Sharia law implemented here in Canada. As Jewish, they have their own courts. As Christians, they have their own courts sometimes to handle their internal issues. We have, Muslims, we have to come together to do the push, to do the lobbying towards having
to change the law.
Exactly. So until that point, we have to live with these, let's say, conflicts.
And I'm not saying we don't. I would like to leave the legal issue aside because I'm a law-abiding person and you're a law-abiding person, and we agree that nobody should break the law. So let's leave this aspect of it.
But the comparison will
guide us. But how do we deal with this issue now that I am a religious person and this man, for whatever reason, right or wrong, the one I gave the example of, felt he needed to go with two women. Right or wrong, whatever. So take that situation, and then you see that if he does it in what we will call haram or a forbidden way as a mistress just to have fun, it's okay. But if he does it in a halal way, it is wrong.
But you're setting up this scenario in a situation like this man has to have a second woman.
Yes.
Now, let's come to that.
Why does some men cheat on their wife? Let me ask you this honestly. Let's go down that road. Why does some men cheat on their wife?
But this will not give the excuse to marry the second wife.
Yes, in a way, let's accept the fact in life, and it is a fact that for some men, it might be a very small minority, he needs more than one woman.
Okay.
Allah created us this way.
I understand that.
Right? So why not give them an avenue to do that?
I am not against that.
Yes.
The thing is, we as Muslims believe in this. It's halal. It's right thing to do. There is no certain specific conditions to do that.
Yeah.
Beside justice, beside to be like fair to your wives and to provide them. But the problem is, we are here.
Okay.
See, the thing is, since we are here, until that situation changed to allow this to happen, we have not to do it. Now you are saying that
I agree
in a situation that a person has to do that. Okay, why he has to do that? Is his wife sick? Is she like?
Some men do it for the sake of doing it. Maybe he's sick. I'm not going to say there's anything wrong with the wife. The wife could be the most beautiful, wonderful person in the world. Maybe he's sick. But let's step back and see the real issue here. In the Canadian law today, a man could separate from his wife and go and live with another woman, and so long as he does not have a legal paper, say he's married, it is legal and 100% right. There's nothing wrong with this. This is happening every day in this society, and there's nothing wrong with it. Now let's take it as we mentioned last show. A Muslim man separates or divorces his wife Islamically, right? Same thing. And now he wants to live with a lady, okay? Because he needs it.
Okay.
So he goes to an imam and say, Imam, bless this union. Don't call it marriage. Bless this union. I am not going to go and apply for a license from the province or the Canada to be married. I don't want this piece of paper, but I want you to bless this union among us.
This has two things.
Okay.
The first thing, from the Sharia law, this is halal.
Yes.
Which is no doubt about it.
From the Canadian law.
It's not.
Why is it illegal? Why is it different than the first case?
You see, the thing is what, like in the Canadian law, now it's like you are coming to an imam to approve it.
To bless it.
To bless it or to approve it. I think no imam now, each and every imam has to have their documents that they are approving this wife, this incident. This has to be recorded somewhere.
If it's not registered, it's not illegal. Let's say this guy.
But the thing is, let's assume now this situation. This man who married to the second wife.
Yes.
He had some kids, children, and he died.
Okay.
What about the wealth?
Yes, there's a problem.
The wealth that they have now.
But where is this solved?
From the point of view of the law, these kids they have no right in his wealth.
Okay. The only way to protect these kids is by a will, which is no different than the first case, which if a non-Muslim left his wife and lived with another woman, they don't have the legal marriage certificate, and if he has kids from this second lady, he can write a will to inherit.
This will also take me back that the imam who did that, he's making a mistake.
Why?
Because now the law saying don't do that, and unless we are having the Sharia law.
The law says do not register two people that married. If one person is married, you cannot register the second person.
Yeah, but you are sacrificing the second wife and her kids from not having any rights. If the father died,
yes.
How could we protect them?
So what's your solution?
The solution is we have to come together as community, to unite, to get united, to let's say to present all our issues.
Yes.
For interior, that we have to have our Sharia law implemented among us, us Muslims.
Yes.
And this is our right.
Okay.
You see,
and that's fair. That's fair. But it does not change that what some of the Muslim people are doing is no different than